our car. Well, we have been going to do this for a while and show everyone our car. Things might be changing, so we thought we better give it a bit of a whirl and show what the car's all about and how we found it. We got a 2018 Ford Ranger XLT. It's manual. It's been a great car. We've had it through 3 vans and yeah, we have had no troubles with it. It's been a great car. I will hand this to Sarah and we'll just do a run through on what we got. The back of the car. No, it's oh look, we run a DO35, all that sort of stuff, all normal. Do have the stone stomper. It has been absolutely great. Helps protect the vans. We've had a couple of them now with a couple of the vans and it's been very good. We have the most important thing, Sarah's beer fridge. 95 litre fridge freezer. That's about it. Normal cover, all that sort of stuff. We have had a GVM and GCM upgrade to 3.5 and 7.1 so that we could tow the new van. We got the 20-inch fuel wheels. Sarah wanted them. Now, you've got to look at this. The tyres. It's the second set of these Nexon tyres, my MTXs. They have been a great tyre. We got about 80,000 out of the first set. They've been really good. We did end up with these tyres because Sarah liked them because they got teeth on the side. So yeah, that's about it. Roof rack, a sunshade, the clear view mirrors. Definitely wouldn't go without them. They've been absolutely great. They fold in, do all the things that the car does. So that's about it there. ARB bull bar, winch, it tucks in pretty nice in the bar. That's pretty cool. Stays out of the road. The light bar, when we got the car done, the previous car, we had the round driving lights. They were really good, 9-inch ones or whatever they are. And the guy said, no, put the light bar on. I guarantee it'll be great. Yeah, it works good, but definitely not as good as the lights. One of the most important things when you're caravanning is a UHF. When we first started, we didn't have one, and truck pulled up at a servo after we'd overtaken him. He was stopping too and explained to us why it was so important. Since getting it, the truckies are really good. They talk to you, they'll help you get past them and all that sort of stuff. Definitely would not be without one. We do have a throttle controller put in it, which definitely helps with just getting the power down a bit quicker. Snorkel, obviously. Tracks to get us out of trouble. Recently, the Power Ranger, as the Confessions crew call it, did get bogged on Fraser Island, so we did need the tracks to get it out. Obviously, our tyres and that aren't really designed for sand, and someone didn't lock in or turn off the traction control. So in one of the next videos you will see the Power Ranger bogged very severely. That is about it. As a towing vehicle, we have found it really good. It's comfortable, it drives really well, it tows our vans like 3.2 ton. The car's coming in at pretty much the 3.5. I think we got it weighed a few weeks ago and it was like 13 kilos we had left in the car with fully packed. So we were running, you know, at around 6.7 all the time, traveling all the time, and it runs fairly well. You know, I definitely don't have any complaints about how the car performs, just the fact that we do not have enough room. The other things that we did get on the car when we got it is the electric e-boards, which I was not sure of, but they are great. They come down and out from the car, so you can use them. They're good for, you know, reaching up on the roof and climbing up. We have got a fuel sensor, like an extra fuel, the extra fuel filter and sensor for water and that for on the engine for safety. That is probably about it. Well, that's our car, guys. That's what gets us around at the moment. Maybe that might change in the next little bit if Sarah wants to carry some more stuff. So anyone looking to maybe use a Ranger as a tow vehicle, I definitely will say no complaints. Our fuel economy ranges between 18 and 21, and that's pretty loaded up. So if you're not got something that's loaded up as much as us, well, it's going to be a lot better. Our previous van, we used to get down around the 16 mark on like really good days, and about 90 at the most. So we're a lot heavier than what we were with the new van, and so it has gone up, a couple of litres per 100. With what we've been doing so far, we've been doing lots of hills and stuff. So definitely a good tow vehicle. I think we travel with other people fairly regularly, and it's not like we have trouble like keeping up. Yeah, on some big hills it does slow down a little bit, and you back down through the gears. But if you're picking gears, most of the time it's not a problem. Hey, it's not a Y62, but definitely a good car, and like we have had no troubles with it. It's been great. So yeah, I definitely wouldn't shy away from one. You just like any dual cabs and that now, you've got to watch your rear axle weights and things like that. You can't tow the 3.5 ton if you've got stuff in the car. The upgrade definitely helped that. It put our rear axle up to 2020 kilos, which we are fairly loaded in the back, or very loaded in the back, and we keep under that. We've managed to keep under that. If you're looking at a Ford Ranger, definitely with your bull bar, be going for something light if you have a bull bar. Do you need a bull bar? I don't. Yeah, maybe for protection, but bull bars are designed to crush and that these days. We don't really travel of a night time. Very rarely, and I don't know. It's a lot of weight, and especially on these, they don't have a great front axle weight, which we've found and had to sort out how to fix that. We were looking at changing to a smaller bar without the hoops and stuff, which would have saved us about 40 kilos and would have got us under. But Tyler from Wander and Wayne, once again, he's great and helped us sort that out. So necessities on the car. If you're going traveling, depends on your traveling. Do you need a bull bar? I don't really think you have to have a bull bar. Do you need a winch? If you're not doing some crazy extreme tracks and stuff, that you're going to need to winch yourself up, up an embankment or something, you can get away without a bull bar. If you've got tracks will get you out of most situations. We have used our winch 3 times on this car. Once was to pull our Caravan out of the sand when we got bogged with the van on. We unhooked the van, drove the car straight out with no issues, winched the van over to a bit more solid ground, hooked it back up, and off we went again. The other 2 times was pulling some concrete stumps out of the ground for a friend, and then pulling somebody else out that was bogged. So if we didn't have it, I guarantee we would have had to use it 1,000 times. The things that I really see beneficial to the car is the throttle controller definitely makes a huge difference. It's great. Just for getting that power down, it definitely works really well. If you're traveling with a Caravan or just traveling in general, a UHF, you've got to have a radio. It makes your life so much easier, especially if you're behind trucks or you come up on a slower van, they know to back off. They know you're coming around. Definitely a radio. Stone stomper if you want to protect your van and things like that. I would say the biggest thing is a UHF for your car. Everything else you can get away with. Most people don't really do that extreme. You know, you're going down a dirt road or a dirt track or a bit of rough stuff, and you don't need all the bits and pieces for normal, where anyone normal would take a caravan. We've got ourselves into some pretty hairy situations, and you know, that's us. I mean, but then once again, we've been bogged car and caravan to the chassis, and we got a winch, but there was nothing to winch to, so we were stuck there. Tracks couldn't get us out. You know, we had to wait for someone to come along and get us out. You know, so there's a situation with a winch. Now, yeah, we could have had a land anchor, which we've looked at getting. Once again, they weigh pretty heavy, so we've sort of been avoiding doing that because we haven't got any more weight to put in. If you want, you know, any information on a Ranger or anything like that, feel free, send us a message. You know, tell you what we've done, you know, what things cost to get done. Our GV and GCM upgrade, you know, we had to do the van that we've got now, and to be able to carry stuff. You know, it could tow the van, no problems, but we wouldn't have been able to have had anything else. That's about it, guys. No problem. We'll see you next time. If you are interested in buying a Ranger, it is up for sale, and sometime before the 20th of August, if you're interested, you can buy it. Otherwise, it is getting traded in on another vehicle. I was waiting in the undertow.
Next episode, we show you this great little camp spot on the Logan River with Tildesley's Travel Oz. We also check out the Brisbane Caravan Show, so don't forget to like and subscribe for more content. Can't touch the bottom, sit into a tumble, waves that shake me out of my skin. Never been so easy losing my